Hello everyone! This is an English video, another coaching video for a brave refer, an Asian student that asked me to feature the Mage deck, which is alongside Rogue, probably the heaviest burn decks in the game right now, where the goal is to set up an incredible amount of damages that you're gonna push at your opponent's face. And while Rogue works more on the logic of steady damage with the weapon, with the stealth, Mage works way more into build up and transfer kind of logic. So the idea here is we're gonna feature these three phases of the game. So as we talked about, phase one is setup. We need to draw our spells. We need to set up on the board. We need to plan ahead on how we're going to deal all that damage. So the first question we want to ask ourselves at the mulligan is, how much time is the opponent going to give us? And considering it's a rogue, rogue is fairly aggressive nowadays. It's either mid-range or aggro. If it's aggro, I really need missiles in order to kill the stealth minions. And if it's tempo, I have a little bit more time. So I think I'm going to keep the cyclone just in case. So if I get the quest, I can actually activate it very easily. I get the quest because I'm a really, really good player. So now I have my setup. And my setup is drawing cards and finding the damage. The good thing is I know Rogue will give me time if it's tempo. And if it's aggro, I'll have to buy time in order to draw into the things. So I'm going to be in a rush. My setup is going to be very short here. I'm going to try and have kind of a short setup where I'll get things going really, really fast. So here I'm still going to take the time to complete my quest. I don't want to use my cone and my missiles. Like if he has stealth minions, I could still need the card. Okay, so adventure. If it's just a 2/2, I am absolutely and totally fine with it. Okay, so I can kill this, pretty sure. So I get my quest done, I get studies, I get... Okay, so I get a ton of stuff. I want to keep this for next turn, so... I guess I'll just do that. Kill this. Okay, so now my setup is almost complete. I have spells, I can start going. So now what I'm gonna do is I am going to go in the phase of transfer, which is I'm gonna stop defending and stop drawing cards, and I'm going to put myself in a position where I can burn my opponent's face. And this usually is through a huge tempo turn, which happens with Sorcerer's Apprentice, and a ton of cards. So let's do that. We get the Phoenix, which is an incredible news. We can play the quest, so now I can play the Phoenix in order to get the first step of the quest. Or do I want to play Lab Partner? And yeah, I think I'm going to play Lab Partner. I'm gonna draw a bit of cards. I get Blood Mage Talnos, and I'm gonna advance my quest. So next turn, with my 5 mana, what I can do is play Firebrand, use it with any spell, pretty much I still have the coin, to remove my opponent's board, drop the Phoenix, complete my quest, and then I just wait for my Phoenix to wake up to burn my opponent in the face. Another Eviscerate. So my opponent looks like he has a fairly bad hand, if I'm being honest, which is perfect for me because it gives me a ton of time. So I'm gonna be able to get on the burn plant fairly easily here. So I have 8 cards at the start of the turn. If I play the Phoenix, I go down to 7, which is perfect. I get the cards. So I get studies, I get explosion, and I get this. Okay, and then I'm gonna go Firebrand, I'm gonna coin, I'm gonna play my other thing. And now what I want to plan is, what do I do as best as I can with 7 mana? Because my Phoenix is gonna wake up on turn 7. When he wakes up, I want to be able to deal as much damage as it's possible. So for now I'm looking at Fireball, Frostbolt, and a Missile, something like that. Or I'll have maybe to clear the board with Arcane Explosion or something like this. Shadow Step, okay. This is fine. He leaves my damage on the board, which is great news. Okay, get Allura back as well. I don't know if which one he cursed. I hope he cursed Allura. For him. For me, I hope he didn't. But I think I'm just gonna jam Face and see what happens. So I have another Phoenix. Oh my god, stuff is gonna happen. So here I could just Fireball, play another Phoenix. I have what, 5 damage? So I have 5 damage. Plus 12, it's 17. Plus 3, 20. And I can account for the spell damage as well. So now I want super cheap spell damage. Okay, I could go double Phoenix. I'm probably gonna go double Phoenix now. So let's see if this one's cursed. It isn't cursed. Okay. So now I can just put a tons of Phoenixes onto the board, and when they wake up, so now they're gonna wake up on turn 8, I will go Fireball, Fireball for 20 damage. So now I just need to resist until I get to the point where 20 damage is enough. So I'll probably use this next turn alongside the Phoenix and Talnos. So I'm just gonna gain a bit of time. So now my sight is like set on turn 8. My burn is turn 8, 20 damage, double Fireball. So I'm just gonna buy time till this point. Like, I have everything I need. I know how to win. I have like what we're gonna call clarity. I know what's gonna happen. So I know I can use the missiles, I can use the Arcane Explosion, I can use Talnos, and I can even use the Frostbolt in order to protect my board and gain enough time. While in the process, I'll also have to play enough cards so that I can stay alive, pretty much. And deal 5 damage, because I said I have 20. He's got 25. Okay, so I know I can already deal 1 damage. This is gonna deal 3 with 1 Phoenix, and it's gonna deal 4 with Talnos, which looks incredible. Oh my god. So this deal 3, so we're just gonna make it very simple, I think. So he's 1 over what I wanted to do, but my opponent needs to clear all this, which honestly is pretty hard to do. This was just a clear, and the thing is, I'm at 27, and it's Rogue. Another thing that's really important is to know my opponent healing capacities, and I know Rogue has 0, so I know every damage I do is real damage. So even if I can't kill him next turn, I put him down to 1, and then I just finish the job. But with 2 Phoenixes, this Fireball at 10 might transform into a Frostbolt, which will deal 7. Plus 2 missiles, which will deal 7 each. So I'll get 21 damage instead of 10, except I only decide where 7 are going. But I mean, getting 14 damage instead of 3, even if you don't decide where they go, looks like a pretty good deal. Okay, and once this turn is done, we're gonna go into the most important part of the deck, which is why we play this deck. So the jazz music is gonna stop, and we're gonna get into the real music, the one we play this deck with, because we're gonna burn people. This is how you burn people, see? Like, they have to burn in the fire. They have to suffer. Now your Phoenixes are waking up, and you just Fireball their face. And just and this is how you play Mage. I hope this was helpful, and I guess see you next time for more videos. Bye-bye.